Morning, people. How are we doing out there? Sorry, I'm a few minutes late because I was needing something that I didn't quite have to hand. So sorry about that. If you are here and you're wondering what I'm doing today, today is my Postural Corrections day. And I'm talking about the hips actually, and a few exercises that you can do if you feel that you have unaligned hips, or maybe you feel like you've got one leg longer than the other. Good morning, my beauties. Thank you so much for being here as always. Morning. So yes, if you don't know me, hi, my name's Lisa. I am the Health and Confidence Coach, and today, Wednesdays, are about postural corrections. And this week, pretty in pink. Yeah, well, I just chucked it on, but I'm wearing quite a bit of pink and purple today. So thanks for noticing that. Basically, I'm doing postural corrections today, and I want it to be for the hips. Hips that are out of alignment. You might feel like you've got one leg that's longer than the other. And this can also lead to quite painful sore hips as well. So we were doing deep hip stretches yesterday, so I thought it would fit in nicely with that. And I also want to be able to give you some demos to be able to know, one, if your hips are in alignment or not, and if they are not, just a couple of exercises that we can do to hopefully make it better. And if you were to do these postural correctional exercises a few times a day, then you would definitely see a vast improvement in the hips. Morning, Phil and Amanda and Sham, my lovely lady. Thank you all so much for being here this morning. And yeah, hope you find this one useful. So if you do have problems in your hips area, and you are wondering what it is that it might be connected to, why don't you just do this little test with me to see if your hips are in alignment, and if they're not, what we can do about it. So usually I like to use nothing for our stretches, and that's because I want it to be able to, for you guys to be able to do it at home, and most of us don't have equipment. But today I've just gone and broken my broom so that I have a pole to use. I wouldn't recommend breaking your own broom, but these seem to be great for what we're going to use it for. And also I have this, which is my interpretation of a step, because there is no steps in this room for me, but you can use the steps that are on your stairs to get this exercise done. That's going to come along in a minute, not now. So nice. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to have a chat about if our hips are in alignment in the first place. How can you check if your hips are even? There's a couple of things that we can do. I would say that the most easiest one is to pop your thumbs to each other, and we're going to roll them down our hips. We're going to find the top of those hip little knobs that we've got there, and then you can check for yourself, because your thumbs are facing each other. It may be handy to have a mirror here, or someone that can see for you if your thumbs are in a straight line, or if you've got one off to the side, or even if your thumbs are not fully pointing to each other. It's a good indicator that one hip may be higher than the other. And you can also do that around the back as well, where you can bring the thumbs down and you find the knobs across the back. There's two there. And again, you can see for yourself here if they are in alignment. You'll actually be able to feel that with the knobs, because obviously not a lot of people can see all the way back there. So unless you've got someone that can tell you, but you can generally feel this one for yourself when you put your hands there, where those knobs are, the top of those knobs, and if they're in alignment or not. And that's good for us to check to see if that is what is causing the problem. There are some other ways that you can check your hips. I like to do it in a squat, but again, it's great to have a mirror in front of you if you do this. And the reason why I like to do the squat if you're a good squatter, is that you can see it through the hips and actually where the bum sits as you sit it down into your centre of gravity. That's also a good indication. If you have a, I don't know, let me try and do it off, off, then you'll be sticking out over to one side. That's slightly exaggerated, but you get what I'm saying there. So yes, if you have one hip higher than the other, then it's obvious to say that you're out of alignment, and that this might be what is causing all those issues around the hip flexor and the lower back. And those stretches that we did yesterday are definitely going to help that. But here is a couple of extra things, a little bit of a special about what we can do to start to help the posture of it all. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our handy broom handle. Also, I am going to say good morning. I can see that loads of you are saying hello there. I will pop back in a moment. Please do tell me if you're suffering with hip pain, and if that little test there let you have any results. Did you feel that your hips are out of alignment? Is one slightly higher than the other? If one is, go and ruin your own broomstick and bring back that pole so that we can use it. So what we're going to do first of all, we're going to get ourselves down on the floor. Oh, nice. Perfect. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lay flat down on it. I'm going to bring my legs up. Yeah. Now I'm going to lift one leg up. I'm going to put my broom handle in it. And then I'm going to bring my other leg up. Yeah, so that my broom handle is actually caught in between the two. Perfect. Now what I want you to do here, if you need to, you can hold on to this for a little bit of stability so that your pole doesn't fall away from you. But what I want you to do is press this leg down against the broom, and you're going to press your other knee up so it is also against the broom. And what you're doing here is you're creating pressure in the hips, and that is hopefully going to be able to help them realise where they should be. So you're pressing one up and you're pressing one down. You can do that for about, I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds, and you can have a little relax there. And we're going to get in and do that again. We're going to be doing that one 5 times. So you want to press hard against, press hard up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Have a little rest. Woo. And we're going to do it again. We're doing 5 of them. Ready? Press it. Engage it. And if you are tempted to hold your broomstick, you best be doing it with your fingertips, because I don't want you to start fighting with your arms. We're not checking out our arms here. We're checking out our hips. So nice, little 5 there. Perfect. Still got to do 2 more over here. Nice. We're going to bring it up. Give it that good press. Nice fingertips if you're having to use those, just so you're not tempted to pull it. Perfect. Let it rest. Woo. We're going to do that one again. You ready? Bring it up. Go for the press. Go for the pull. Well, you know, not with the hands. Love it. Love it. We're going to let that one down. And then of course we're going to have to change it over. So we're going to put that broom handle so that it's over our other leg now, and then they can start to push against each other in different directions. There's my cat. There baby girl. So we're going to go for the press. You've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it rest. Nice. You're going to bring it up and you're going to do it again. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. So we've got 5 of these to get through. Yeah, nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. I hope I'm counting good. I feel like we're on number 3, and we're going to do it again. We're going to create that pressure, and we're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to let that down. Nice. We're going to have a tiny little rest, and I think we've got to do 1 more here, so we're going to bring it up. We're going to push it against each other. Nice. Are you okay, baby girl? 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Nice. Let's have a little rest from that then. Good stuff. Okay. When you do that, if you just did that with me, you will feel a lot of, hopefully, a pressure relief. against the hips there. That's great. So what are we going to do next? Next, we're going to have to get that step out. That step, perfect. And this is going to be what we're going to do next. Now, this is supposed to mimic your step. If you don't have a step, you can go and get a brick or something from outside. But what we want to be able to do here, you can also, I should have mentioned, you bring yourself close to a wall if you need it. If you've got your handy broomstick, that's going to help you out with a bit, but you can't sit there, Ronnie. Look, no one can see. Your big fluffy tail's in the way. Sorry guys, hold on. Yeah, you are beautiful, baby girl, but no one wants to see your bum. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do here is one step, one foot is on that step. Oh my God. My cat's going crazy. Sometimes it happens. Okay, there we go. Let's start this again. So I've got my 1 foot on my step, and I've got this for balance, and I've got a wall for balance if I want it. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to start standing up, which is where that comes in useful, the wall. And then what I want you to do is see how far you can get your foot down without bending this leg too much. Yes, and then you're going to bring it back up. And we're going to do that a few times. You notice, having a little problem with the stretching there. So notice that as I go down, that little hip just comes off, and then I'm going to step it back up again. We're going to do this again 5 times on each foot. Try not, it doesn't matter if your foot doesn't touch the floor. We're just doing a little bit of that. Nice. We're going to do 5 of them on that side, and then we're going to change over and we're going to do it again. This one's actually really nice to do a few on. You could actually do up to 10 here. Nice, well done. Whoa, a little bit of a balance. Perfect. So you can see where that wall does come in handy. And also take your time doing it. These don't have to be massively quick. Nice. Little dip, little press, 4, a little dip, little press, 5. And I would take that over and I would do that up to 3 times, actually. Nice. 1 dip, perfect. 2, nice. Get that foot down. 3. It's okay if when you start doing this there is more of a bend in that knee, but what we're trying to do here is help that hip out. So see how that hip goes out rather than the knee bend. Yeah, we're just going to give that little stretch there. 4, 5, we're going to take it over and we're going to do it again. And also I don't want you to worry if you've got one side that works better than the other. I have the same, but it's all just about being a little bit patient. Nice. 2, and actually letting your body make those movements happen. It won't get better at it unless you start doing it in the first place. 4, love it. And 5. Perfect. That is great. And well done if you have been doing that. That is a very short demo there of some things that you can do to help your posture correct itself so that you can actually live a life pain-free because your body is in alignment and working how it's supposed to. If you do feel like you've got one leg longer than the other or that your hips are off quite a lot, you should try doing those exercises. I'd be doing those a lot. I'd be doing maybe 3 to 5 a day, and I would be fitting it in, putting it in as a routine, just like I do my teeth in the morning and night, and then 1 for lunch. I don't, you know what I'm saying. Find 3 times in the day that you can do on a regular basis and get those done. They're really going to help you. Perfect. Pelvic pain and all that. So there you go. I hope you found that one useful. And if you do have any questions, please do ask me, and I'll do my best to answer them. If you did do that stretching routine with me, tell me, did it make a difference? If you do have sore hips, why don't you try doing this for a few days and then come back to me and tell me how great it was? This is the thing that you're actually going to see a permanent difference in, the hip alignment. So that should be great, and I thought it would be great to follow on with that one from yesterday, because I know that sore hips and lower back pain and leg pain is something that a lot of us suffer with, but especially right now, because most of us are having to work from home. We've got our own desk setups, which probably aren't the best, so it's no wonder why a lot of us are really starting to feel the niggles and aches and pains of daily life. But the good news is that you don't have to suffer. There's always little bits of movements that you can make that will make you feel a lot better for the day. So thank you so much for watching. And as ever, if you do watch later, or if you have any questions, please just write the comment, because I will write back. And if you find them useful, tell me about it. Oh yeah, if you find them useful, share. That's what I wanted to say. Press that little share button, because you don't know who else will find this stuff amazing, and chances are, if it's helped you, it's definitely going to help someone that you know. So do that. Have an amazing day, people. I hope you have a lovely morning and a lovely week, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow for some upper body stretches across the back, the neck, the shoulders there. So tune in for that if you're feeling a little bit sore in those areas. Have a great day. Goodbye.